What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with our OTC Saturday video. I'm going to try to make this video kind of quick. I got a lot to go over in this video, introducing you to two new stocks and quite a few stocks that I've already talked about that I'd like you to keep on your watch list. I've got to make it quick because the air conditioning is out in this house, and eagerly anticipating the air conditioning guy to get over here, so I don't want to be dripping sweat all over. It's about 86 degrees in this house, so I don't need that being on crutches, dripping sweat, sliding all over the place. I'll end up breaking my other leg. One thing I want to also talk about, we're heading into the busy time, or the time where stocks get a lot more volatile, heading into the fall season, being that we're heading or gearing into the end of August. Typically the summer is the slow season in the stock market, but this year, because of the election infection, we've had a lot more traders coming into the market. And I know that we talk about, traders have about a 90% chance of failure. Anybody with a laptop, a few $100s and a Wi-Fi or internet connection can call themselves a trader. So I think those numbers are quite a bit skewed. If you had somebody that said, I want to be a doctor, they went and bought a stethoscope, some tongue compressors, and some wraps, and called themselves a doctor, we'd have very similar, if not greater, failure rates. So trading's all about logging your trades, making sure you find out what patterns work for you, what patterns you're best at, and implementing those patterns and those strategies into your trading plan. Creating a trading plan and following that trading plan, as well as following rules and creating a nice structure for yourself and following those and implementing those rules and following those rules. I feel that under those circumstances, anybody can become a successful trader as long as they want to be. In my opinion, this is the greatest business on earth. I absolutely love this business, and if you follow those rules, you could become a very successful trader. Enough with the rant. Let's get into the stocks. I'm going to be introducing you to two new stocks. One is Blackstar Enterprise Group, BEGI. Blackstar Enterprise Group, BEGI. This stock was actually closed Friday at 0.064 cents. This thing was up 137% at 0.037, so it was up quite a bit on Friday. This is a merchant banking firm that facilitates joint venture capital to early stage revenue companies. What has me interested in this company is they actually do consulting and compliance services to crypto equity companies and blockchain entrepreneurs. So this stock tends to move just like Mara or Riot, how they tend to move with Bitcoin. This company does the same thing, except for significantly cheaper and can have more significant moves. So I would definitely put BEGI on your watch list. And if you're not into cryptocurrency or watching Bitcoin, if Bitcoin moves, this stock's going to move. So I'm just giving you something to look at in the OTC market to keep an eye on that's tied in with blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency. The next stock is Health Discovery Corporation, HDVY. This stock closed at about 5.5 cents, 0.05454 on Friday. This stock was up about 18% on Friday at 0.00854. This company is an algorithmic company. They use advanced mathematical techniques to analyze large amounts of data to uncover patterns that might otherwise be undiscovered or undetectable. They operate primarily in the field of molecular diagnostics. And the catalyst that I like with this company is they filed an infringement suit against Intel. Any news on this Intel suit with a copyright infringement, and they win this suit, this stock will skyrocket. So I would put this stock on your watch list. That's HDVY. The first stock is BEGI. The next stock that I'll be talking about is a stock that I talked about back on July 12th in my 5 OTC stocks to watch in July. This stock at that time was right around in the mid-30s. This stock was 36 cents at its high, and that was at the end of July or mid-July. And right now they're trading at only 12 cents. This is IPNFF. Imagine AR, or Imagine Augmented Reality. This is an augmented reality company. If you want the information on this company, go back to that video that I put out on July 12th, the 5 OTC stocks to watch in July, and you'll get more on this stock. But I think this stock has been beat down tremendously. The CEO says they have a lot of catalysts or a lot of news in the pipeline coming up, and the stock is shown it's already down to a third of what it was then. So it has that capability of running back up there. So I would definitely take a look at IPNFF. Now the last one that I'll be talking about, and obviously I'll be going over quite a few stocks that I've recently talked about, but one is Digital Locations, DLOC. This stock closed at 0.0214, so just a shade over 2 cents. It is up only 7% on Friday, 0.0014. Now this stock is down from 35 cents after skyrocketing at the, I believe it was in the end of June. They skyrocketed up to 35 cents, came back down to about 13, 14 cents, shot back up to 24 cents, and then have now since collapsed back down to the 2 cent range. So this stock is very whippy, a lot of elasticity to it. This stock can fling and fly all over the place. But what they do is they develop cell tower sites for the 5G revolution, and they were accepted to perform research on Powder, POWDER, which is the platform for open wireless data-driven experimental research. They do testing and experimenting in a city-scale living laboratory, which they were accepted into to do 5G testing. Now, as we all know, 5G, it has not been all rolled out all the way yet, and there's a reason. 5G has what they call a fatal flaw. There was a gentleman that did an experiment where he had a 4G phone and a 5G phone, and he tried to download Gone with the Wind. He was standing next to a 5G tower. The 4G phone took about 45 minutes. The 5G phone took maybe 15 seconds. I mean, just exponentially faster. But when he went right down the street into a coffee shop and did it on the same two phones, the 4G and 5G phone both downloaded at the same speed, which was quite some time, 30, 45 minutes, whatever it was. So, and he was sitting next to a glass window. So this shows that the 5G cannot penetrate glass, cannot penetrate brick walls, cannot penetrate structures. So there's a huge flaw with this 5G, and that's exactly why it hasn't been rolled out all the way yet. If they find out a way to get through this flaw, DLOC can skyrocket, because they actually develop the towers, and we all know with the 5G, towers have to be placed everywhere. So DLOC can actually get a huge bump in business, and that could send this stock absolutely skyrocketing. So those 4 stocks are BEGI, Black Star Enterprise Group, HDVY, Health Discovery Corporation, IPNFF, Imagine AR, and DLOC, Digital Locations. Now I'm going to talk about quite a few stocks. I'm going to run through them really quickly, so I'm not going to keep you guys too long. But these are all stocks that I've mentioned before, and all stocks that I'd like you to keep on your watch list, because I have them on my watch list. Now keep in mind, I am not a financial advisor. I say this in every video. I'm just giving you my research and what I like. And again, I'm a lot better trader in the OTC market. That's why I concentrate heavily in the OTC stocks. And if you're interested in OTC, I do a ton of research on these. The first one is a stock I mentioned yesterday, and I also mentioned a week before, which is TPT Global Tech, TPTW. This stock closed at 0.094 cents. Excuse me. At 0.0794 cents. This was up 2.84 cents, which is about 56% on Friday. So up pretty big on Friday. And they traded huge volume as well on Friday. This, like I said, this is a play I've mentioned before, and I've talked about their Quick Labs. They have actually been accepted and got a contract with Walmart, which is absolutely huge for an OTC stock. So these will be placed in 10 Walmarts, 5 in Miami, 5 in San Diego, but this could lead to monstrous growth, because as we all know, Walmart Sam's Club has about 6,500 stores, and obviously they don't have a disclosure agreement, so they can mention that they're working with Walmart and putting these Quick Labs in the Walmart parking lots to test customers coming into the store or coming into the parking lot, or doing testing in the parking lots. Just imagine if these guys get just 20% of the Walmarts. You're talking doing, 1,500 stores. They only have 10 stores right now at 8 cents. If they even just get 1,000 or 1,500 stores, just think of the growth with this company. So, and you got to also keep in mind this company is nearing its 52-week highs of 10 cents. So they don't have much overhead resistance if they get past that 10 cents. So this is definitely a stock. I'm holding the stock over the weekend. I bought it, close to midday Friday, a little over 6 cents, I think closer to about 7 cents I bought this stock. The close close to 8 cents, and I think we may gap up on Monday and start making a run towards that 10 cent 52-week high. Again, I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what my research tells me and what my gut feeling tells me, and I've been pretty instinctually correct with these OTC stocks. Now I'm going to ramble on with a few of these tickers. These are all stocks I've mentioned before, but I want you to keep them on your watch list. RLFTF, Relief Therapeutics. They closed at 0.5435, up 11 cents, almost 12 cents on Friday. So they closed a shade over 54 cents. They were up almost 12 cents, which is almost 28% on Friday. I would anticipate, from what the chart tells me, this stock to gap down on Monday. The past couple days they've actually they've gapped down quite a bit, 20, 30, 40%, and then have climbed back. They were at 60 in the mid 60s, dropped down, opened at 36 cents, came almost back up to the mid 50s. The following day they gapped down again and then rode back up. I anticipate this pattern to possibly continue with RLFTF. These guys actually have an inhaler that reduces inflammation in the lungs for the election infection. So I would definitely keep this stock on my watch list. The next one is a stock I mentioned yesterday, and I've mentioned it prior times before that, is RVVTF. And this is Revive Therapeutics. The first one, Relief Therapeutics. This one is Revive Therapeutics, RVVTF. This stock closed at 22.95 cents, up 0.02066, almost 10% on Friday. They had some news that they had an agreement with another company to package and work on their phase 3 trials for butylamine. This is a drug that they've repurposed that reduces inflammation that they're using for the election infection. So I have no idea why this stock is so cheap right now at 22.95 cents. I think we just have a lot of bag holders from a couple weeks back when they skyrocketed up to 50 cents. Once we get those bag holders out of the way, I think this thing shoots up to 50 cents, if not better. So keep RVVTF on your watch list. Next one is Innovation Pharmaceuticals, IPIX. This stock closed at 0.2167. This was down just a shade on Friday, about 1.5% on Friday. So it closed at just a little over 21.5 cents. This stock is shown, and now they're working on another drug, Briaclidin, and this is another drug that actually gets rid of inflammation in the lungs, obviously with the election infection. So they're doing in vitro trials right now, and they're supposed to have some results for those in vitro trials sometime in September. So I would keep my eye on that stock. This stock has shown that it can spike. This thing in just a few days went from about 18 cents all the way up to 65 cents, and then slowly grinded back down once the hype kind of died out on this stock. But this is a stock that's proved it can move, and I would definitely keep my eye on this one. The next one is AXIM Biotechnologies, another stock I've mentioned. And in fact, I've mentioned all these, so I'll stop saying that. But AXIM Biotechnologies, AXIM, when I called this stock out, it was just a shade over 40 cents. This thing the following day skyrocketed up to $1.44, $1.45, something like that. This stock closed on Friday at 73 cents. This was up 2.5 cents, only 3% on Friday. But these guys actually are working on testing for the election infection. So any news on that testing or any sales results on this testing, I would anticipate this stock goes up quite significantly as well. So the next one is Conversion Labs, CVLB, Conversion Labs. This stock closed at $2 on Friday, up 25 cents, 14.29%. This stock I would definitely not be buying right now. When I called this stock out last week, it was about $1.25, $1.28, something in that or another. So it's up significantly from when I called it out last week. What I'd be looking for is this stock, because it's been up so much. I think from early July, this stock is up from about 40 cents. So I would definitely be looking for this stock to have a morning panic, for this thing to collapse and to be sitting there waiting for it to grab some up and let it ride back up. This stock has had some absolutely monstrous momentum. This thing has been just, I mean, it's not been gapping up, but it's been slowly grinding up for the past month and a half. So CVLB is a stock I have on my watch list, looking for that first crack in the momentum and watch this thing sink and be able to grab it up on the cheap, just like TOMZ happened last week. TOMZ is another stock, TOMI Environmental. This stock, I looked at the earnings results, they were not bad. I don't know what the street was anticipating, but I believe this was just actually an attack by shorts. I think they were just, because it seemed like everybody online was calling out this stock. I mean, they have sterilizers and different misters for this election infection. Can be used almost anywhere, even on fruit and vegetables and everything, with their peroxide-based solution that they use. Their sales look pretty good. Their year-over-year earnings they look pretty good. So this stock actually collapsed from about 205 all the way down to the low ones. So I'd be looking for this stock to slowly grind its way back up, especially if they get any contracts. Announce any contracts, so keep your eye on TOMZ. The next one is KNOS. And these three are my three favorite that I think they've been beaten down, and I think they have their prime time for a comeback is KNOS Technologies, KNOS. This stock closed at 15.11 cents, so 0.1511. They were down almost 2 cents on Friday, a little over 10%. They were down 0.0179. This stock is down from 45 cents just a few weeks ago. I'm anticipating some news coming out about their infomercials, some more advertising, possibly some sales results from them now being introduced to the Walmart website. I think this is a stock is an absolute steal down here at 15 cents. So I would keep my eye on KNOS. The next one is VYST, Vistar Corporation. This stock closed at 0.0597. This stock was only down 1% on Friday, but is down from 10% just a few days ago. This stock actually, they do UV LED lighting, sterilization, and they have a RX 3000 that I would imagine that the sale results for this should be pretty good. So I would keep my eye on VYST. It's not one of my favorite stocks, but I definitely like it to go up from where it's at. But now, obviously, we're going to talk about my favorite stock. Out of the two that have been beaten down, KNOS and this one are my two favorites. OPTEC International, OPTI. This stock closed just a shade under 9 cents, so 0.0899. It was down just 0.11%, so on about 0.1% it was down. But this thing's down from 19.5 cents just a little over a week ago. I'm anticipating a lot of big news with this company. The thing that I really like about them, and I know I've mentioned this before, is that patent pending that they have for putting the UV LED lights in cell phones. If they get this going, they could be a prime candidate for a takeover or a prime candidate for a buyout from Apple, from LG, from Samsung. All these companies will be salivating to get their hands on this technology and get their hands on this company. So at shade under 9 cents, this stock, in my opinion, is an absolute steal right now. So just real quickly, that's RLFTF, RVVTF, IPIX, AXIM, CVLB, TOMZ, KNOS, VYST, and OPTI. Those are the stocks I've mentioned before that I want you to keep on your watch list. And again, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you my research on these stocks here. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you later with the watch list video. You guys have a great weekend and have a great rest of the day. Be blessed.